Started. Yes.
It's live now.
Yes.
Started.
Yes, ma'am. Shall we go ahead?
It's live now. Yeah, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining our Women's Day special sessions, which we have been conducting for the past 4 days. So today our speaker is.
It's live now. Yeah, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. Thank
Yeah, Madhu, go ahead.
What
you.
happened?
Actually, there is this thing coming overlapping on actually.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Close the YouTube live.
Is it better now, ma'am? Okay.
Hmm.
Sorry about that, sir. So, yeah, good evening, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining here with our Women's Day special sessions. So, today our speaker is Padma ma'am herself. So, she has taken this initiative, spreading the awareness of knowledge about women's health, particularly taking specific topics, and we have been joining here every day, sharing a lot of knowledge for everyone. And today, ma'am is going to talk about menopause. So, menopause is the phase usually women go through between 45 to 55 years of age, where the biological aging starts and the problem starts with the changes in the menstrual cycle, and also hormonal changes do happen. And today, ma'am is going to talk about dealing with the menopausal changes in a holistic way. So that not being panic and just handling the situation better. So welcome to you, welcome ma'am. Over to you, ma'am. So you just please go ahead.
Thank you, Madhu. Thank you, such a warm welcome. And namaste, good evening, all of you. And welcome to day 4th. This is a very interesting topic for everyone, right? And maybe all of you are heard about the menopause issues. Nowadays, we are listening. So many are facing, okay, compared to 20 years back, and now many women are facing these issues, right? And Nirja, can you share the screen? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Sharing.
Okay. Before starting the sharing, please all of you can comment in the chat box what you have in your mind about the menopause.
Ma'am, screen visible now?
Yes, it's visible. Just I'm going to spotlight to myself. Okay. So today our topic is healthy management of menopause through a holistic approach. And I believe in every time feel your best at any age. Maybe you are menarche age, maybe you are a young teenage girl, or maybe you are a proud woman, or maybe you are entered into the menopause stage, or maybe old age. But when you are started the celebrating yourself, so automatically we can feel best at any of our age, right? And next, Nisha, can you continue? And all of you know that menopause is a significant and natural phenomena. Uh, it's agreeable, right? If we can agree or not, this is a natural phenomena in our life. And menopause is not a biological event, right? How many of you agree? And this journey is various to every woman to woman, right? Some maybe that journey should be a glide through with a ease and very comfortable without noticing any issues. But some are maybe that this is a very transition period from various to various women, means every human is unique, and some are maybe face the challenges and maybe symptoms, and maybe they need to adaptation of support, and also support to a coach, or maybe the support of a gynecologist, anything. But that's why we are calling this is the menopause is a biological stage natural phenomena, but it should be various to woman to woman. And next one, Nisha. So today we can let's explore this approach with the curiosity and empathy, and please be open minded, because we are all of you are maybe all who are attending today's session, maybe I hope everyone is women only. So please be open mind, and let's we can explore the science behind this natural phenomena, right? We are first going through the natural phenomena, and also who are experiencing this path, or maybe they are in the menopause stage, or maybe before perimenopause stage, just we can help them, and also we can support them through this transformative journey. Next slide, Nirja. Can you make it full screen, Nirja?
I did it, but it's not reflected yet.
Okay, just a minute. My signal is less, otherwise, okay. So next thing is we are going to the various feasible
Yes,
menopause. First we are going to the menopause is a physiological. If we can know about the physiological changes, hormonal changes, and also in physical appearance changes. First we are learn about the what is the menopause, right? And it is usually considered about the 1 year of a amenorrhea. Amenorrhea means that is the absence of menstruation, and this is related to our declining of ovarian function. Ovarian function means we are stopped the reproductive age, means हम लोगों को बच्चा नहीं हो सकता है वो टाइम पे, because that is the ovaries का working stop हुआ है. And this session is going to be in two languages side by side, English and also Hindi. uh, So, Nirja, just stop, Nirja. I can try to from my side.
Yes, ma'am. It's not reflecting from my end. Okay.
Yes, yes, I understood. One second. Just give me one. Nirja, can you stop the screen share? So
Now it's visible, ma'am. I'll
no,
stop.
it's please, can you stop the screen share? Okay, now it will be. Oh. My screen is visible, right?
Hmm. Yes, ma'am. It's good.
Yes, ma'am. It's visible. Thank
Yes.
you.
Menopause means it's a Greek word, and mens means that is the monthly, and pause means cessation, means मंथली का जो हमारा पीरियड होती है उसका पास हुआ है, नथिंग टू वरी, इट्स जस्ट पास. एंड इट्स ए नेचुरल एजिंग प्रोसेस, एंड वेयर आवर ovaries produce very low level of estrogen and also progesterone, means that is we can't get the pregnant, okay, become a pregnant if we are reached into the menopause stage. And in physiological stage, already I have explained at least 1 year of amenorrhea, right? Means absence of menstruation. These are the phases of menopause. We have the different phases, and that are we can call these stages. That we can call the premenopause, perimenopause, menopause, and also postmenopausal symptoms. After the 35, nowadays we are because of our lifestyle, maybe our environmental changes, after 35 only many women, means not everyone, many women are entering into the perimenopause stage, right? I am taking only three symptoms here. Perimenopause means we are nothing have that mainly noticeable changes, just it should be hormonal changes. And what are the physiological changes I will discuss you later. And no noticeable changes but हार्मोन्स का स्टेज है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल हम लोग ने अगर मेनाज का पीरियड आया है किसी गर्ल के लिए तो 1 ईयर 2 ईयर बिफोर से उनका फैट की डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कैसी हो जाती है. अगर कोई भी वुमेन है, अगर हमारे घर पे भी बच्चा होती है ना, वी विल फाइंड आउट उनको तो मेनाज आ जाएगी 1 ईयर 2 ईयर्स में, बिकॉज वी कैन लुक एट उन लोगों का ब्रेस्ट ग्रोथ एंड हिप्स है, थोड़ा फैट अब्डामिन में आना, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट तरीके से फैट के डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन होती है, बिकॉज शी इज रेडी टू एंटर इनटू द रिप्रोडक्टिव एज. एंड हमारा बाय बर्थ वी हैव दी सो मेनी ऑफ इन्फिनेट फॉलिकल्स, राइट. वो अभी स्टेजेस अभी आ जाएगी आफ्टर मेनर्थ के बाद वी आर गोइंग टू द रिप्रोडक्टिव, हम लोगों को बॉडी तब रेडी हुआ है. इन मेनोपॉज में अगेन वी आर एंटरिंग इनटू द सेम डिक्लाइनिंग फेज है, राइट. एंड इन दैट पेरीमेनोपॉज इज it's a noticeable changes, but in that stage also you women get the pregnant, women की pregnant होने के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा chances भी हो सकता है. And the other stage is commonly occurred in the 40 years of stage, मे बी एक्सपीरियंस इरेगुलर पीरियड्स, राइट. किसी किसी का 2 मंथ्स में आ जाता है, किसी का 3 मंथ्स है, कभी रेगुलर होती है, एक डेट नहीं होता है. फॉर एग्जांपल सबका 28 डेज 32 डेज 25 डेज का साइकिल होती है ना, वो साइकिल में डिस्टर्बेंस आ जाता है. एंड मूड स्विंग्स के हिसाब मैं बताऊंगा बाद में. दीज आर द जस्ट लिटिल बिट ऑफ चेंजेस. एंड व्हेन एंटर इनटू द मेनोपॉज इट विल बी टेक टाइम. Some women face enter into the 4 to 5 years, who is only some maybe face these issues up to 10 years also. This is a vary to vary, woman to woman it will cycle should be different because of depending on the how they are living, how they are adaptable their lifestyle. अभी से नहीं है, बचपन से उन लोगों का लाइफस्टाइल कैसा है, जीन्स कैसी है, मम्मी पापा का, मम्मी के ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा डिपेंड होती है, राइट. And the average age is 51. This is varies to different countries. In about India we can take it. And 12 consecutive months with no menstruation. वैसी नहीं है कि बीच में अगर 6 मंथ्स के बाद आ रहे तो वी आर नॉट एंटर्ड इनटू द टोटली मेनोपॉज. बट इफ यू आर कंसिडरिंग 12 मंथ्स का अगर फेज हमारा कंप्लीट नहीं है, ऑब्सेंस है, दैट टाइम वी कैन कंसिडर एज एंटर्ड इनटू द मेनोपॉज स्टेज. And these are the some symptoms which I chosen. Okay, hot flashes है, नाइट स्वेट्स है. these two are the different phenomena. hot flashes means फॉर एग्जाम्पल हमारे घर पे भी जैसा है कि हम लोग हैं, वो लोग भी बैठे हैं, फैन के नीचे भी बैठ गए हैं, बट सडनली दे कैन फील गर्मी बहुत लग रही है. दे कैन स्टार्ट विद द फेस से बहुत गर्मी. मैंने देखा था मेरे मदर का, राइट. तो बहुत गर्मी लगती है हमेशा, वैसी नहीं कि कंटिन्यूसली दे आर फेसिंग दिस इशू. सडनली sometime maybe 1 hour or maybe half an hour, okay, sometimes, okay, that will be hot flashes. They can feel like that burning हो रही है, फेस में burning हो रही है, इधर burning हो रही है, like that. And night sweats, suddenly they can get the sweating, palpitation बढ़ जाती है, ड्रॉप हो जाता है, राइट. डिफरेंट डिफरेंट मूड स्विंग्स होती है सडनली इन नाइट. ये तो डेली अकरेंस होती है किसी किसी का, राइट. सबका वैसे नहीं होती, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट मे बी दैट फ्रीक्वेंसी इंटेंसिटी ऑल्सो डिपेंडिंग ऑन फ्रॉम पर्सन टू पर्सन. एंड बहुत एंगर, सडनली दे डोंट नो वाई दे आर फीलिंग एंग्री फॉर सर्टेन थिंग्स. एंड मे बी मोस्ट ऑफ द वुमेन फेस, मैंने सबके लिए किया है काम, अभी मेरे लिए कोई भी नहीं है, राइट. दैट फीलिंग ऑल्सो कॉज दी साइकोलॉजिकल चेंजेस, मूड चेंजेस है. एंड लॉस इंटरेस्ट इन द सेक्स है, वेजिनल ड्राइनेस है, because of this dryness and low libido, right. Sleep disturbance that will cause the loss in the libido. And problems with bladder, forgetfulness, headache, backache. Just you can observe, आपके आजू बाजू में कोई भी लेडीज होती है ना, just you need to be observe. क्योंकि कभी कॉल करती है ना तो पहले मेरा नाम याद नहीं आते, मेरे दीदी का उनका सबको याद आने के बाद हाँ she can say पद्मा because it's a normal thing, forgetfulness, but that is not a every time. Right, that will be happening in some time. And the loss of hair on head and a new hair on chin and muscle ache, joint pain, these are the few symptoms. For some women they can face these issues, and everybody not have the same symptoms. Some maybe have the gallbladder issues, okay, urinary incontinency, they don't have the control on the urine, suddenly उनको जाना पड़ती है, right? Sleep disturbance some, and some maybe face the hot flashes, mood swings. hot flashes का मैंने इतना मेनोपॉज का मैं ग्रुप भी हम लोग ने प्रोग्राम पे लॉन्च किया है ना, थ्रू दैट when we are treated at least 70 to 80 people in that phase, most of the members are have the hot flashes in India, and this region we have the most of the members have the hot flashes issue. And these are the hormonal leading up to, these are the two phases. What is the science behind? One second. Okay. What is the science behind why these all symptoms are occurring, right? These are the two main hormones, that is the estrogen and progesterone. We have the other hormones also, FSH है, luteinizing hormone है, and follicle stimulating progesterone. Okay, these two are है, growth hormone है. They can decline up to our age. उनका जो ईस्ट्रोजन है, that is we can say the beauty hormone most of the time. Look at your, when periods are coming na, our skin will be glows, okay, because of estrogen levels will be increased at that time, and later we will enter into the progesterone level. But due to our age, that will be slowly declining. Other may be because why they are declining, because of the follicles atrophy, that their anatomy means that structure will be shrinked, right? If they are shrinked means they have the little bit production, mainly they are producing from the ovaries, right? So that's why they are slowly decreasing their levels, right? So that's why we if we, these are imbalance not only for reproductive health, these hormones they can have the so many other regulation, like bone density है, growth hormone का, thyroid का metabolism है, thyroid है, other hormones also they will mean this is the four cycle, one hormone combined with the other hormone, so all are regulated, right? So these are when they can decline, so automatically other hormones will be affected. Changes in the general appearance, so you can observe some ladies have the voice, look at their thickening of the vocal cord. If they are talking ना, we feel like बहुत अंदर से बहुत गहरी तरीके से वो लोग बात कर रही है, वैसा वी कैन फील. सबका वैसा नहीं होता है, कुछ कुछ लोगों को ये ज्यादा होता है. एंड फैट, ओके, इंक्रीज द डिपोजिशन ऑफ फैट अराउंड द हिप्स, वेस्ट एंड बटक्स. दिस इज ऑल्सो इन जनरल अपियरेंस. हम लोगों को देखेगी ना, इफ दे आर ईटिंग समथिंग when starting the age, this will be happen in menopause का जो एज होती है ना, वो टाइम पे फैट की डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन थोड़ा चेंज होती है. Next, these are the physiological changes, okay, cessation of menstruation and changes in the reproductive organs because of their structure may be थोड़ा shrinkation होती है, and hormonal fluctuations, thyroid का भी सब में change होती है. Bone density loss, changes in cardiovascular means cholesterol level का वो सब बढ़ने की, because estrogen का कम हो जाता है, right? And genito urinary changes, urinary जो continency बोला है ना, वो वाला that thing, and metabolic changes, yes, this will be also happen. They can eat na, digestive juices will be secreted less. Some people have the indigestion, or maybe they can have the very good amount of food at before 5 years back or maybe 4 years back, but now time they can have the one or two chapati or maybe one bowl of rice also, they can feel like it's okay, it's okay for me, okay. And changes in the skin and hair, हेयर की स्ट्रक्चर भी बहुत कम होती है, मीन्स दैट लक्चुरियस जो टेक्सचर होता है स्किन में भी, बिकॉज द ब्यूटी हार्मोन, विच इज द ब्यूटी हार्मोन, दैट इज द एस्ट्रोजन, राइट. Next, these are the changes in the hormones, cholesterol levels, okay. Some people will वो टाइम पे increase होने की chance होती है, and calcium levels and bone loss, okay. I'm not going to discuss deeply in this because in coming days Shalu Bajaj is taking about the calcium means bone cells. Many people have the osteoporosis, means that is the smoothness in the bones, okay, thinning of the bones, right. नेक्स्ट वी आर मूविंग टू द वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक. सबको तो पता है कि डाइट 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 क्या चाहिए, सबका फेवरेट. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू वांट टू नो अबाउट द डाइट? प्लीज रेज योर हैंड्स. In clients also, when we are taking the history or anything, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्या होती है ना, मैडम पहले तो मुझे डाइट का बताओ, मुझे क्या खाना चाहिए, राइट? तो मैं क्या बोलती है, आपका किचन में जो है ऑलरेडी यू नो दैट आपको क्या खाना है, आपको पता है, राइट? सो हियर वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू द स्पेसिफिकेशन ऑफ डाइट. ओके, सो होल फूड्स है, जस्ट आई कैन से लोकल, सीजनल एंड ट्रेडिशनल फूड. लोकल मीन्स जस्ट फोकस ऑन योर माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स, बिकॉज माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स तो हमारे माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट मीन्स रोटी है, चपाती है, फैट जो भी आप ले रहे हो उसके तो हम बराबर लेते हैं, बिकॉज इतना सालों से हम लोग खा रही है. बट हम लोग वेयर वी आर फॉरगेटिंग, लोकल का हम लोग फॉरगेट हो गई है. इन कंपेयर टू इन एशियन वुमेन बहुत कम हमारे अंदर मेनोपॉज का, जो कंपेयर टू वेस्टर्न पीपल से हम लोग कंपेयर करेंगे तो एशियन का बहुत कम है. एशियन में अगर हम लोग देखेंगे तो बिफोर 20 ईयर बैक इंडियन का मेनोपॉज सिम्टम वो क्या होती है, बिकॉज द ट्रांसिशन पीरियड इज वेरी मीन्स वेरी लेस. द ट्रांसिशन पीरियड इज वेरी कंफर्टेबल. बट आजकल क्यों हुआ है, थोड़ा हमारे लोगों को बढ़ गई है, बिकॉज हमारा जो स्पाइसेस है, हमारा जो मेडिसिन है, दैट इज इन आवर किचन ओनली, right? For example, every religion have their own specific food and every family also have their authentic foods. बट हम लोग ने क्या किया है, हम लोग भूल गए हैं, पूरा नेट पे ढूंढना है, अदरवाइज किसी किसी से पूछना है. जस्ट गो टू योर मॉम, मॉम एंड ग्रैंड मॉम, आपकी बुआ होगी, राइट? आपका जो भी है लोग से पूछ लीजिए. टेक इट द ट्रेडिशनल रेसिपीज, because the traditional recipes are very very balanced in fat, in micronutrients. क्या चाहिए हम लोगों को, ये कार्डियोवास्कुलर, बोन के लिए कैल्शियम जो हमने अभी बात किया है ना, राइट? ओमेगा 3 वाला है, हेल्दी फैट के लिए कैल्शियम मेनली है, राइट? एंड B12 है, आयरन है, फोलिक एसिड है. ऑल न्यूट्रिएंट्स आर अवेलेबल इन आवर ट्रेडिशनल फूड्स. लोकल वाला, सीजनल वाला मीन्स नाउ वी कैन हैव द सीजन ऑफ, फॉर एग्जांपल शेकरिया, right? Shekariya, all of you know that, right? We can say in Telugu, Hindi, Shekariya, and we can say Telugu, Kandakad. I don't know in other places what they can call. So if we can have that, we are getting abundant of फाइबर, राइट? एंड वो भी बहुत अच्छा कॉम्प्लेक्स फाइबर है एंड सेलेनियम है. लुक एट, वी आर मीन्स प्रोवाइडिंग इन सीजनल फूड. वाई वी आर every time coaches or maybe dietitians, everyone saying you can eat the seasonal foods, don't find other fancy food, seasonal and local. Why we are saying? Because nature had provided that all those things according to your body. आपका जो पोर्शन में होता है वो ऑलरेडी नेचर के थ्रू से है, राइट? हैव दी ऑल सीजनल फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स इफ यू डोंट हैव एनी अदर कॉम्प्लिकेशंस इन योर लाइफ, राइट? एंड ट्रेडिश बैलेंस डाइट है. बैलेंस डाइट मीन्स एवरीथिंग इज इन प्रॉपर प्रपोर्शन, राइट? फैट की है, फाइबर है. फाइबर का क्यों थोड़ा इंक्लूड करना है इन दिस स्टेज? डाइजेस्टिव मैंने बोला है ना, मोबिलिटी थोड़ा कम होती है, तो मोस्ट ऑफ द वुमेन विल फेस द कॉन्स्टिपेशन इश्यू, नहीं? तो इसीलिए हमको सॉल्युबल फाइबर जो लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल कैबेज है, राइट? कैरेट है ग्रेटेड वाला, वैसे जो अवेलेबल है व्हीट वाला है, वैसे हम लोग थोड़ा थोड़ा भी वी कैन इंक्लूड ना, सो दैट विल गिव द गुड अमाउंट ऑफ फाइबर. एंड स्पेसिफिक न्यूट्रिएंट्स कहाँ से आता है, लाइक इन आवर ट्रेडिशनल रेसिपीज. फॉर एग्जांपल गोंद की लड्डू. So here in Gujarat, now I am staying in Gujarat, Ahmedabad, they can prepare the gunki laddu for specific in winter season and now also. Gunki laddu means that what we can say gun. Gun means in Telugu we can say banka and in Hindi we can say gun, right? They can provide the abundant of calcium. Calcium only not meant to be only milk. Okay, sesame laddu, tilki laddu, like that. In previous 20 years we have the only two meals, main meals, and we have other than snacks, what mama made snacks, right? We have the laddus, right? urad dal ki laddu hai. Okay, different types of snacks that are made with the proper proportion of pulses and ghee, everything, right? Herbs ka bhi hoti thi like that. And go and ask your mamas and grandparents, you will get the so many recipes. जो भी है आप पूछ लीजिए उनसे, आप लोगों को बहुत सारे न्यू रेसिपीज मिलेगी, बिकॉज दैट इज द स्पेसिफिकेशन अबाउट द डाइट. And the exercise part is very very important in the menopause. एक्सरसाइज ऐसा है कि बहुत सारा क्लाइंट्स कैसे होती है ना, वी वी आर स्टार्टेड, चलो मैडम ने बोला है कि रेस्टोरेंट ट्रेनिंग, तो वो अभी तक कुछ भी स्टार्ट नहीं किया है. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट 4 to 5 days इन ये रेस्टोरेंट ट्रेनिंग. नो, वैसा है तो पूरा बिगड़ जाएगी. जस्ट यू नीड टू बी फोकस ऑन स्लो वॉकिंग फर्स्ट. वाई वॉकिंग इज इम्पोर्टेंट? बिकॉज वी नीड टू बी मूवमेंट. our body का movement बहुत important है. when we are walking, when we are doing the exercise, feel good hormones, that are the endorphins, automatically that will be released. And not only for only yoga, not only for only aerobic exercise, not only for resistance training, please combine all those exercise. At least normal to normal 3 hours in a week is the must, because you need to be give yourself time at least half an hour every day. मुझे टाइम नहीं मिलती है, बट टाइम यू नीड टू बी, आप लोगों को निकालना पड़ेगा टाइम, राइट? सो एरोबिक एक्सरसाइज, ओके, इफ यू वांट यू कैन डू वॉकिंग, नेचर वॉकिंग है. अदरवाइज यू वांट टू join any dance classes, that is your wish, zumba, any exercise, but need to be prepare whole exercise pattern. Why I'm saying rest and training? Because tomorrow we have the ancient yoga, right? समाज सर के साथ हमारा सेशन है कल उसमें. Because in before 20 years back we have our work with the physical body. Now we have the so many machinery, so now we are not using our muscles का यूज अब कहाँ पे होता है, राइट? मसल्स के यूज ऑफ वेरी लेस. सो वी नीड टू बी इंक्लूड रेस्टेंट. आपके घर में वाटर बॉटल होती है, डम्बल्स होता है, अदरवाइज वी है यूट्यूब वीडियोस, अदरवाइज यू नीड टू बी join our classes. H3 team also providing so many exercises classes. Okay, so you need to be join anywhere. Restaurant training है at least 2 days in a week, right? 2 days in a week, because nowadays, now अभी मेरा एज 25 है, 20 है, no, you need to be cultivate your habits from now, because you want to be smooth life. ये कब तक करना है? हमको मरने तक करना है, because whole life. ऐसी नहीं कि सिर्फ मैंने पॉज का सिम्टम आ गए अभी आई विल टेक द रेस्ट. This is at least a little bit of walking, yoga, rest and training, breathing, everything should be added up to our life. And next thing is the stress management. In stress also will cause the in most of the women will automatically, they don't know why this stress is coming. Some people will face everything will be there, everyone will be there at home, but they can feel the lonely. So in that time what will be added? Deep breathing exercise, meditation hai, yoga hai. Nowadays we have the so many techniques, right, to calm down our cortisol levels. But to take a pause and to the relax. First you need to be find the relaxation in yourself, right? कभी कभी कुछ होती है ना वैसा, बहुत सांस फूल रही है, मुझे क्या करना है? Just take a pause and involve in the relaxation process. First you need to be take the relaxation. कुछ लोगों का कैसा होती है ना, काम करना 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 है, just we are going to up to 60 के बाद मैं रेस्ट लेती हूँ. Every time rest is important. Every time we need to be involved some work. Every time. If you are doing some work, okay, for example 24 hours, if you are taking the 6 hours for sleep, 18 hours per hour routine, at least you need to be take afternoon or maybe any time you need to be take for yourself, self care, right? Take the rest. And already this is the cause of menopause. Why this is important, right? Depleted of our eggs and stimulation from the regulating hormones, okay, can force them to. So already I explained, because of depletion of our hormones, right? Okay, this is overlap. Next, we are moving to the important है, that is the holistic and other approaches. Why we can take other approaches? Because when we this is where our program is also management of menopause with the holistically. Holistically means we can look at body, mind, also spirit. So we need to be, every technique is not implemented to every person. Maybe someone will not like the meditation, maybe some are not involved in the meditation, maybe some are not involved in the breathing itself. That's why we have the different tools for different body types, right? Hormone therapy, this is where gynecologists provided the HRT therapies, right? In HRT therapy, I will means going through the next slide. First one is the mind body therapies. In mind body therapies, we have so many therapies, right? For example, gratitude hai, nature walking hai, exposed to the sun. Just you can expose to your sun. Sun will observe the sunlight and produce the D, and automatically you can decrease your depression. Okay, depression level. Everything, every nature, five elements, everything is connected to your body, mind, also your spirit. When you are attached with the more nature, means you are just enjoying your process wherever you are, which condition you are. Maybe you are facing some issues, or maybe you are not entered into the that phase. Many women are attending this session today, maybe they are young, but this stages comes in everyone life, but we want to welcome to that stage with the happiness and with wholeheartedly, because we are inviting that stage also. Next one is the herbal therapies and supplements. Yes, herbal therapies means we are not going to the exact Ayurvedic process, but we have in kitchen ingredients so many. For example, shetavari hai, right? Jeera hai, methi hai, right? And cinnamon hai. Like this in our kitchen. Kitchen will provide so many herbs. So herbs will what they can give, they can provide the certain types of minerals. Okay, that minerals what they can where they can help in soothes your muscle system, soothing your nervous system, and they can increase your metabolism, right? And that's why you feel amazing sometime. Okay, if you are having herbal tea something, okay, because we are avoiding unnecessary caffeine, right? डाइट में तो ये भी होना चाहिए ना, unnecessary things क्या होती है, excess processed food. Okay, that's why I'm not discussed, everyone knows that what we can remove: excess coffee, tea, anything excess processed food, sugary foods. Okay, because these foods automatically what they can cause, they can increase the fat level. जब fat level increase होता है तो क्या होती है automatically, if we can have the menopause at least 5 years later, but now we are in 1 or 2 years, automatically we are inviting them. And supplements is some supplements, if they can need it, if they are not have that condition, they can take the through the natural food. Maybe they have the some any digestive issues that can be provided by the coach, healthcare provider and doctor, right? These are the surgical menopause. How many of you heard about the surgical menopause? Just raise your hand. Anyone? Yes, Soumya, Vijay, very good. Yes, Samantha, very nice. ओके, सर्जिकल मेनोपास. सर्जिकल मेनोपास क्या होती है? बहुत सारे लोगों को nowadays they are removing a uterus. Any issue, we don't know what is the behind reason. In that time, what will be happen? Suddenly, if they are removing the uterus, okay, some are maybe having the ovaries, maybe some are may not be having the ovaries, right? Automatically, they are dropping their three hormones, that is the estrogen, progesterone, and the testosterone levels also. So that also we can I'm not going deeply this level, because this is a totally involved in different deep topic, right? But if they can have these issues with the diet and other things also, they can doctor will provide all these, like estrogen की pill है, gels है, ring है, cream है, HRT patches है, tablets है. If that condition is not in their hand, that time they can consult the gynecologist, they can add these things, right? Guidance and counseling, this is the very much important, because we are giving here uh, dietary tips, everything. If you can go through this master class also, you will find so many things, right? हमको क्या डाइट में ऐड करना है, आपका जो भी अवेलेबल है अच्छी तरीके से ऐड, जो भी अवेलेबल है तो क्या है मैंने, ठीक है? तो आप लोग जैसा है कि हम लोगों ने बोला कि ग्रीन लीफी वेजिस ऐड करो, सीजनल फूड्स ऐड करो, राइट? यू कैन ऐड नट्स एंड सीड्स, एवरीथिंग, right? Oh, little bit, if they can follow these also, they will get the benefit. But some are maybe need the counseling and guidance, because some are may have the more than two problems, more than three problems. Maybe they can have the elevated sugar level, maybe they can have the cholesterol level, or maybe they are not handling where they are. That time they need the individual need and counseling. In menopause, counseling is the most important thing, because before starting the diet anything they need to be relax themselves. Okay, this is a, they can accept this is a natural process है. तो मुझे कहाँ पे start करना है? If I am not taking care about 10 years before, so that's why I am facing this much of symptoms. If I take care, so my whole life will be a smooth process. And keep and the decision is making process है, problem reported by human, this will be coaching under. Okay, decision वाला है, right? Next, this is a personalized coaching. Why this is important? Integrative approaches, individualized treatment, and continue to support and follow up. If anyone needed, please contact us. Okay. And thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you all of you. So if you have any question regarding this, please.
Ma'am, that's a wonderful session. You have explained everything point to detail, ma'am. Thank you so much regarding menopause and everything, the problems we go through and also the solutions. And you have explained the importance of being with a personal coach as well, or going through the guidance. So maybe we can ask if anyone has questions in the meet, and we have some questions in the chat box also. I'll read them for you. But before that, if anyone wants to ask, so you are free to open,
Yeah.
ask your questions. Thank you.
Although I have a question, ma'am. Can menopause is a chance to increase the risk of osteoporosis or heart disease?
Yes, Nisha, we can say yes or no, because menopause is not a culprit of the osteoporosis. But when that we have the chances to get the osteoporosis because of the menopause. But menopause is not a one thing to cause the osteoporosis, because if someone is taking care of herself, like for example, they can having the good amount of ragi, for example, for calcium, or maybe they can have the til laddu, or maybe they are taking care of themselves about the including everything. So every woman not have the osteoporosis if they can take care about the exercise, they are doing the physical activity. But some women will face these issues, but when we can take care herself through the diet, exercise, they can reverse or maybe they can decrease that symptoms.
Ma'am, actually, I think Karuna ma'am wants to ask a question. Karuna ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you unmute and ask, or you want to post it in the chat, ma'am?
So before that, Sri Lakshmi madam is having one question. I will take that
Yeah,
question.
I'll just read out the question to you. So can stress cause early menopause? Is the question from Lakshmi.
Stress means, see, stress not only cause the early menopause, stress will cause the many things, right? If anybody taking continuous stress, so they will have the hormonal fluctuations in first and latter. If they are entering into the 10 years, they have the time to enter menopause. But if they are not controlled and not taking care about the stress, okay, automatically they can enter into the early menopause stage. Maybe they are not entering into the menopause, but they can enter into the perimenopause. Perimenopause क्या होती है? Hormones का fluctuation, नींद नहीं आना, हार्ट फ्लैशेस होना, मूड स्विंग्स होना, अदरवाइज हिप का फैट बढ़ना है. ओके, वी हैव दी सो मेनी, एवरीथिंग इज रिलेटेड टू स्ट्रेस, क्योंकि कार्टिसोल लेवल्स इतना ज़्यादा एवरी टाइम सिक्रिएट हुआ तो सो दैट विल ऑटोमेटिकली cause other hormones imbalance.
Ma'am, this. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Sri Lakshmi madam is asking this question.
Yeah,
Madam?
there are uterus cancer is that reason of not taking care of menopause stage. So she's asking if we do not take the proper care in menopause stage, is the reason for uterus cancer.
No, not taking proper care ऐसा नहीं है. Some people have they are taking care about the diet, exercise, and they are aware about the other things also. But this is the holistic approach. No? Sometimes maybe environmental factors, and sometimes that will be genetical factors, and sometimes it is the metaphysical causes. Means where our thought process are going. Thoughts also create diseases, no? Right? Our emotions create our reality. This is the
I
last
would like
thing.
to ask a question. Madhu, can I ask? Padma,
Yeah,
ma'am?
sure. Please go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes,
Ma'am, actually, in your session, you said, in the Western countries, the menopause is a big issue compared to India, because in India, it just goes with many people and they don't recognize at all. Like the people, now you know that many people moving from India and they are living in abroad and cold countries as well in Western countries. So, but genetically, their genes are not modified because this is just first or second generation. So, do you think this environment will affect the menopausal state, or it will continue like how the other Indians are dealing with it?
Okay, very good question, ma'am. No, never affect the environmental stages due to your menopause stage. But if you take in indirectly because of my environment, for example, if we have the cold temperature, that's why I'm not going to do the walking. For example, if someone is saying, okay, that is the depending on that person making the decision. Here no environment will affect the Indian women, especially they are staying in other countries, right? But if you are forget about your roots, for example, adding the spices, maybe you are changing your lifestyle, circadian rhythm mainly. If you are going to sleep at 12 o'clock or maybe 1 o'clock after 11 o'clock because of Western and included that processed food more, that will be affect your menopause, anyone menopause. No,
Oh,
direct environmental is not caused anywhere. If they are also taking care of proper themselves, na, automatically they can eradicate.
oh, okay, right. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks for your answer. Thank you.
Padma, can I ask?
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
Yeah. Good evening to all. Padma, it was such a beautiful presentation. I thought it looked as if you were only talking about me, because this is what I have experienced. The presentation which you gave, I've experienced the whole thing. My problem is at the age of 36, I underwent hysterectomy, and I didn't want to do that because I was very young, but I had multiple fibroids and the fibroid was very big. And I approached at least 10 doctors, Ayurvedic, homeo, allopathy, everything I tried. And finally, they said it's turning necrotic. So I had to get it removed. Then after that, since I was a fitness freak and I used to maintain my diet and all that, for the next 20 years, now I'm 56. So I was fine. I think my ovaries have shut, but I still have the hot flushes. And now, see, I'm balding this side and this side. I can make out. And osteopenia, I've got. If somebody shakes hands, also, it pains my fingers. Though I take supplements, I take everything, whatever holistic approach we do and all that, it still hurts. So, how do I avoid the hot flashes? Because I still sweat, like how you said, no, if there's an AC also, and if you're covering with a blanket, you throw the blanket off. So, now what is the solution?
Thank you for asking this question, madam. Because
Yeah.
see, you are following everything as a coach and as a fitness and also health freakner. You are, I know you. Okay, so just you need to be accept the thing, madam. Because in every woman, if you are facing these issues, if you are taking care these many years, that's why you are facing very little bit issues. Otherwise, if anyone is not taking care themselves, they can have means they can have the so many symptoms in their life. Okay, first you need to be accept that situation. Okay, it's okay, and you need to be include the water. For my experience, okay, you need to be include the water rich fruits and vegetables, ma'am. As a naturopath, okay, so less grain and include the water rich and fruits. This maybe help the hot flashes means they are maybe not completely disappeared, but that will be decreased your symptoms at least 80%.
But the problem is, how do I avoid these small toe fractures? Even if it is just touching the door, no, I'm having a toe fracture. I've had 3 toe fractures till now. How much ever I try.
You can connect me personally, ma'am, because we
Okay,
need to
okay.
take lots of history, na?
Okay, okay. Fine. I'll contact you later. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, we have some more questions here, ma'am. So
Yes, yes.
in the chat. So I have one question. So the regular breathing, do the regular breathing exercises help for the sleep quality also, ma'am, during the menopause?
Yes,
They
yes,
are helpful.
definitely, Madhu, because here what we are doing behind the scientific reason, everyone knows the pranayama karna hai, right? Box breathing karna hai, like anulom vilom karna hai, but skip karne se pehle know the behind the reason. What we are doing, we are just shut downing our when we are doing na breathing exercise, just we are focusing on our breath. When we are focusing on our breath means just we are sitting straight, वो तो primary rule है, right? So automatically what we are doing, we are activating our parasympathetic nervous system, that is the vagus nerve. Vagus nerve का क्या होता है? Vagus nerve to related to our subconscious mind. ऑटोमेटिक वाला होता है ना, तो व्हेन वी कैन एक्टिवेट इट ना, ऑटोमेटिकली वी आर सेंडिंग, आप अभी तक बहुत घूम रही है, थोड़ी देर रेस्ट ले लो, वी आर सेंडिंग दैट calm signal to our brain. So if you are cultivating that habit as a habit, not only one day or 2 days, like cultivating as a habit, automatically you have that calming habit in any situation. कोई भी सिचुएशन आती है ना, जल्दी रेस्पॉन्ड होने की जो मैनर होती है, ऑटोमेटिकली यू विल डिक्रीज, राइट? तो उससे क्या होती है, ऑटोमेटिकली आवर हार्मोन्स आल्सो कमिंग डाउन, तो एवरीथिंग विल बी कामनेस पीसफुल से रिलेटेड होती है हमारा हार्मोन्स का, राइट? सो ऑटोमेटिकली आप अगर रेगुलरली करेगी ना, उसका बहुत बेनिफिट होती है, बहुत मीन्स बहुत बेनिफिट होती है, एंगर मैनेजमेंट, एवरीथिंग.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Actually, adding to this, ma'am, so I have one of my extended family member, like one of my cousins, so who is going through menopause, so who is experiencing like severe night sweats. So actually, that also could be calmed down by this breathing exercise, is it? So night sweats. How can I
No,
help?
not only,
How can I
not
help?
only one thing, not only one
Yes.
thing, Madhu, you can uh, take as a personal approach, because here we need the personal approach
Okay.
through diet, because we need the some certain type of nutrients in her body, right? Exercise भी चाहिए, right? अगर उनका mind body therapies, for example, I not mentioned acupressure, it will works wonder, right? Massage, oil massage, body massage करना मैडम ask करना, madam you can do the massage application, because we love the touching sense, everyone love the touching sense. अगर हम छोटा बच्चे के लिए मसाज करेंगे ना, वो कैसे सो जाता है, राइट? बट नाउ वी आर, पहले बहुत होता था, मेरे दादी भी एवरी वीक को पूरा वैसा वैसा सब मालिश करती थी, उनको जितना हो सकता है उतना, बट नाउ वी आर फॉरगेटेड, राइट? वी नीड टू दीज अप्रोचेस, राइट? तो एवरीथिंग इज इंक्लूडेड, तो आप वैसा उनको हेल्प कर सकते हो मधु, नॉट ओनली वन थिंग हियर.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much. Actually, I'll read out these questions also quickly, ma'am. So one more is from Sri Lakshmi Garu. So she says, at what stage we have to visit doctor when we have thyroid in menopause, and what are the necessary tests to be done?
Yes, here for only menopause, we did not need to. This is menopause, no need to any diagnosis process, because this is the general approach process. But we have any other issues. If thyroid hai, to we need to be direct connect with the physician, or maybe you are can call this. Otherwise, if you have any irregular period, like किसी का fibroids हो सकता है, किसी का PCOS हो सकता है, you are having irregular period, it's okay, but you are having over bleeding, maybe you are having painful pain or anything, please go and visit. Diagnosis is the most important. कुछ भी हो सकता है अंदर, right? That time you need to be go to the doctor and take a consultation and visit. But normally for menopause, no need any diagnosis. Normal menopause till.
Yeah, I think that might answer her question now.
Srilakshmi madam, is it clear?
Yeah, if yeah, she said thanks a lot. She
Right
messaged
time
me
to
too.
expose to sun. Lakshmi garu adugutunnaru. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Lakshmi madam, right time to expose sun is depending on the season. And India also in different various places that sun exposure will be different. But in usually morning 12 also it's fine in winter season. Okay, morning time. And also evening time also it is better, but morning is the best time to expose to the sun. यूवी रेस जब भी नहीं होता है ना वो टाइम पे एक्सपोज करना है एंड दैट टाइम वी कैन यूज अवर कॉमन सेंस आल्सो. अगर समर में हम लोग 11 o'clock को वैसे एक्सपोज होगी ना सो ऑलरेडी इट विल बी इन पीक एंड वी हैव द यूवी रेडिएशन मोड. सो इन समर हम लोग जो थोड़ा अर्ली एक्सपोज होना है लाइक 6 o'clock 7 o'clock 8 o'clock लाइक दैट. In Ahmedabad, it will be peak at 10:30 only. Maybe in different places have the different exposure timing. So if you can like churuk mantan chudandi, what I can say, mother in English.
Tingling sensation that one.
Yes, if you can expose that sensation,
That sun.
please. Yes, that time you need to be avoid that sun exposure. If you feel warm and calmness, you are feeling like a very happy feeling. In that time, you need to be exposed.
Ma'am, one last question is there. So kindly include some kitchen items like spices in the chart. They said so. Some good spices for the menopause from
See
another.
here, yes, Arna madam. So all are good spices only in our kitchen, like not a mustard. Okay, mustard will be applied in the outside external use only mustard seeds. But if you want in inside coriander seeds, right? Herbs, ilachi. We made the natural teas, for example, ilachi tea and coriander tea, pudina tea, cinnamon tea. All these are help in not only menopause. All these helps are overall well-being, not only for menopause, overall well-being, right? Biodiversity, we will need to accept the biodiversity means जो हमारा ग्रैंड माँ उनका सबका लेकर अभी का नॉलेज सब मिक्सअप करके नाउ वी नीड टू बी यूज इट. कोरिएंडर है, सिनेमन है, इलायची है एंड लवंग है. लवंग एंड मस्टर्ड वी यूज इन द external use in naturopathy and these 2 3 are in inside we will make the teas. Kitchen ingredients only, we are not going with the herbs. Herbs are shetavari is different. You will get shetavari, okay, that is available in medical shop, sorry, ayurvedic shops.
Yeah, I think that's all, ma'am, in the question. So if anyone still want to ask any questions, so we are still open for few minutes. Or if you have anything to say words of gratitude or say thanks to ma'am, anything. So anything you can share in the chat box. Feel free
Ma'am,
to
I
share.
want to. Ma'am, this is Maha.
Yes, Maha.
Uh, Everyone is talking about the heart flushes. I asked you personally also for my mother. Whatever the breathing exercise, it worked
Yes.
because she suffered a lot during the summer season. When March entered, she's like feel like to sleep on the floor itself. She don't want to touch the bed or anything like that. But after doing this breathing exercise, she has seen the lot of difference. Now she understand when she is feeling that she is changing the nadi and breathing, doing breathing exercises and having lots of fluid. Achieve the change, but whenever she is feeling, she has seen the difference because from the last 10 days she is suffering. Nowadays, from past 1 week, she is seeing the changes.
Yes,
My
because of Maha, I'm means open up this secret, right, in breathing exercise. Okay, so in breathing exercise also, we will add the different like Surya Vedi Pranayamam, Chandra Vedi Pranayam, but with the under guidance expert. We need the history because we have these so many things to apply, but we need the personal approach to apply those things, right? Because breathing exercises are good, but we need to understand the type of body. Body का कौन सा type है? We need to understand, right?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I need to open up because everyone had to
हाँ,
understand.
yes, I
Because
need to do.
unknowing suffering, so many people are there.
Yes. That's why I'm saying give to yourself at least 2 months or maybe 1 month. You need to be understood yourself why you are suffering those things, right? Why you are not here to suffer. You need to be find the solution. Solution to experts के साथ होती है. I'm not saying to enroll our program, but you need to be consult one expert, right? And we are giving the general things also that maybe some people will get benefit, most of the members will get benefit, उससे नहीं होता है तब you need to be consult. Madam, I have one question. Arna madam, abdomen breathing helped me a lot for heart flushes. Now they are completely gone. Thank you, Arna ma'am. So many positive feedbacks here about the breathing
Yes, ma'am.
exercise.
So many appreciation messages, but there is one more question, ma'am, actually. So in case of early hysterectomy due to any reason in early 30s, at 45 years, they developed menopause symptoms, then what to do now?
हाँ, in hysterectomy see already that are depleted, right? वो तो depleted तो हुआ है, but your body will be adapted because of 30 years age, okay? Because anyone is 30 years में उनका hysterectomy हुआ था, उनका body composition में इतना change नहीं आएगा. But 45 years में if they are finding the menopause symptoms, but when that person knows my hysterectomy done हुआ है, तो you need to be take care more. थोड़ा टेक केयर करना है तो उसका सिम्टम्स डिसअपियर हो जाएगा. ट्रांसिशन पीरियड मीन्स दैट विल बी एटलीस्ट यू कैन एराडिकेटेड 80% ऑफ symptoms. 80% of symptoms. I can't say 100 by 100. Maybe some people will be get benefited 100 by 100, but 90 to 80% is in our hand. I will say probably 80 to 90% in our hand.
Yes,
Lakshmi
ma'am.
ma'am,
Thank you.
I hope you get the answer.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Sudha
Many
ma'am.
appreciation messages for you.
Nirja, please can you share the form in a WhatsApp group? If you have any queries personally, okay, please all of you can fill that form. Okay, our expert will connect with you.
Ma'am, you want her to share in the chat box also or in the group, in our group?
I don't have Nirja have that form.
Okay. Nirja,
Uh, no, I'll share it in WhatsApp.
okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay,
chat
anyone
box
is in?
will end the session, no? So it will go off. I'll
Ma'am,
post it.
actually, as they're talking at last, I just wanted to add one thing. So, because when people do not have awareness of menopause, so as they were asking, like in early 30s, because my mother-in-law had a natural menopause when she was in early 30s only, like 32 or 33. It wasn't even hysterectomy as well. But when I got married and when I got to know her, so she was having severe vitamin D and vitamin D and vitamin B12 deficiency, which she wasn't aware of till then. So until I got to know her and seeing her symptoms, and until I explained her, so she wasn't aware of the symptoms like this. Like many people are still there, so who might be not aware of the symptoms and definitely need an expert guidance to understand it better.
Yes. That's why sharing is the caring.
Yes,
I hope anyone like this session. Maybe it's useful to someone. Maybe unknowingly they are suffering. Please share the session because unknowingly why anyone can suffer, and we are not going to take lots of changes. Maybe someone will need little bit of support. Maybe they can come out. Right? We don't know. Uh, from today onwards observe your surroundings, women's also, that is also to give the support. कोई चिड़चिड़ ज़्यादा कर रहे हैं ना, तो ऑब्जर्व, ओके, ऑब्जर्व हु आर अटेंडिंग दिस सेशन। तो आप लोग ऑब्जर्व करना है। ऑब्जर्व क्यों करना है? बिकॉज वी नीड टू सपोर्ट देम। Maybe unknowingly they are suffering, na? So you need to be observed little bit, maybe vitamin D3, B12, because of menopause absorption low hota hai. Otherwise we need to be supported in psychological, physiological support also, right? So anyway, thank you for joining this session. So Madhu, we will end the session.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for being patient and patiently answering all the questions of the participants as well and clearing all the doubts, as always, and taking so much time in explaining it clearly also. Thank you so much, ma'am. It's so valuable, wonderful session. And everyone, please stay tuned to join us for a wonderful session tomorrow, which we have on ancient yoga practices. So we have a wonderful guest speaker tomorrow coming up. So who is a guru to ma'am also. So he'll be joining us for sharing more knowledge. So please stay tuned with us and make sure you join us tomorrow at 5:30, please. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you everyone for being here throughout the session and being supporting us. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madhu and Neerja also. Okay, I'm going to stop the